Absolutely. Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. This is Painful Excellence Podcast. It's interesting because this picture, I was literally standing next to him, facing like where he's looking. He was talking to a guy that asked him a question. I'm literally in front of him, right here in this picture. We're gonna cook on this, man. We got a lot to get to, and I'm gonna explain to you this silly ass domino effect. It's just aggravating, man. Just so aggravating. Macados Mac of the South, the beautiful love is a word. Showtime Majors, Shamar Rashawn Shalom, Jeff Spark, Shogun, Rod Neal, Young Abel in the building. What's good? Derek Gaines, the legend. Salute. Night Train, the International Quiet Storm, Mr. Ishmael. Yeah, we're gonna talk. Let's get into this right now. Ty Swindle, salute. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into this right now, because as y'all know, Blue Blood shared a story a couple of days ago, and it's not online. But I contacted the brother because his sources, Mr. Blap, salute. Now, if I miss you in the chat, forgive me. I love you guys, man. Much love. Blue is just as good a source as anything that we could pull up online, because a lot of the stuff, as we know, online is BS. Sidebar on a boxing note, you know that they're saying that Devin only sold 50,000 pay-per-views, and then Ryan Garcia backs out of a date with him and says he only sold 30,000. It's all a lie. Anthony, what up? So our brother Blue Blood gave us some information, and I watched the video, and I said, and I gave it. Hey, Hardy, salute. And I gave it, oh, today's your birthday. Happy born day, Queen. How are you? Another trip around the universe, man. I get excited about birthdays, man. It's a feat once you take a trip around the universe, man. Salute to you, man. Much love and appreciation. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to this sister. Salute to you, Queen. Salute to you. Salute to you. Matter of fact, hold on. Do me a favor, young queen. Put your Cash App in my chat real quick. Send you a little birthday wish. What's your Cash App? 41 years. There you go. What's your Cash App, Queen? Just put it in there. It's $ something. Ma'am. Royal. There you go. Let me know when you get it, sis. Let me know when you get it, sis. 704 Joe, salute. Listen, y'all show me love, I'll show y'all love, for real. It's about community, man, for real. Indeed. International Quiet Storm, you're everywhere, good brother. You're everywhere, good brother. I appreciate you, for real. Houston in the building. Salute, sis. Salute, sis. Much love and appreciation. Absolutely. Happy born day to you. Listen, man. Sidebar. I really I love meeting new people and making friends. I love meeting new people and making friends. I really do. For those of you that have talked to me behind the scenes, you know what kind of person I am. Yeah, go subscribe to the sister, please. When you help someone, it's very fulfilling. It's very fulfilling. I didn't understand it until I got a certain age, like in my early adulthood. Picasso, salute. I don't want to take the show in this direction. I'll just say this and I'll get off of it. I met some outstanding people in this space. And I met some people that I just don't know what's wrong with them. And even when you try and separate yourself from the foolishness, it always pops up. All I could be is me. Watcher, salute. Watcher's a real brother. I talked to him behind the scenes all the way from Australia. And I guess a lesson that I'm trying to convey is just be true to who you are. You know, nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. The times y'all seen me fly off the hinges is because I've been done a disservice. But 9 times out of 10, when I'm done a disservice, I'll just make a clean break and just stay away from that person. But that's it. You know, for the most part, I love meeting new people. I love making friends. You never know when you're gonna need somebody. But be true to who you are. You know what I'm saying? And it's called social media, y'all. You shouldn't be running around trying to make enemies. I just don't understand. There's some miserable people out here, very miserable. But speaking of miserable people, let's talk about this situation. Now, Jermell Charlo, he's been in the news a lot. Him and his brother, salute Stormy. Now go watch that rerun of Nerd Zone Culture from tonight and last Monday. Very important shows. It's difficult because there's a part of me that says, yo, I'm done with this dude, man. But then there's another part of me that I feel so bad because y'all heard me say this. Who's raising these kids, man? Eric Jordan in the building, salute. You know, who's raising these kids? Who's raising these kids, man? So 1 minute I feel bad. And then, you know, the performance in the ring, it's like, oh, what are you doing, man? I supported you. And then this came out with him allegedly socking his wife in the face. Felix was good. So when that story came out, I said, man, I ain't dealing with this kid no more, man. I'm done. So then our good brother, Blue Blood Sports TV, salute to him. He does a video. And he says, yes, that audio is him. And y'all remember I did the live a few weeks ago? It's like, yo, that's unacceptable. He's punching his wife in the face, whatever. We went in on him, and justifiably so. Well, Blue Blood does a video and he says, yeah, there was an assault, but he wasn't talking about his wife. So who the hell is he talking about? Well, apparently, he socked a transformer.
What?
What? And then I went back and listened to the audio. And I said, oh, shit. When we thought he was dealing with a woman, which was his wife or girlfriend, and she was trying to be super masculine, and he like popped in the lip and said, yo, you want to act like a man? That's what we thought it was, right? That's what we thought it was, right? Oh, you want to act on masculine? Shut up. That's what we thought it was, right? And I said, man, that's not right. Those hands is registered. You knock out grown men. You couldn't hit Canelo in the ring, so you're going to punch your lady in the face, man? That's not right. So now Blue gets the information. It wasn't his wife at all. Or his, I don't know if he's married to that woman, but y'all know the woman. Apparently, she has a person she hangs with that's a transformer. And he threw a jab at her. Boom, him. Bust a lip, and that's why he got locked up. So I text Blue and I said, bro, I can't find this story any fucking way, anywhere else. Do you have any like documentation? And Blue says he's close to the family and that's who gave him the information. And that's good enough for me because y'all know Blue, he ain't got to lie about stuff like that. I said, all right. Because I'm about to go in on this situation because this is consistent with the system. Why can't we find any articles on this? Now, people are saying, hey, man, you're phenomenal Mexican, salute. People are saying, hey, man, that's impossible. Is it? Think about what you're about to say to me. That's impossible. That can't happen. That news would have came out right away, would it? How old was the Mar Arbery murder that we saw on video? How old was that before we saw it? I'll wait. I'll wait. Go ahead, tell me. And don't tell me it was different circumstances. Both of these men are black. The circumstances are the circumstances. They're black. How long? That murder that we caught on, that was caught on video. How long before, by the time we saw it, how old was it? By the time I saw it, I said, when the hell did this happen? When was this? I'm thinking they were going to say last night, last week, yesterday. That fucker was almost a year, well, about a year old, man. I don't want to take the show in that direction. The smartest thing Tank Davis ever did, well, Tank Wahid, I'm being respectful to his name. The smartest thing he ever did was use his phone that time, that day, when his baby mama lied on him and called the police and tried to get him killed. Because that's what she did. Whenever a black woman calls the police on a black man under those ridiculous circumstances, because not for help, because, oh, he's trying to kill me. No. She called the law on him because, from what I understand, he wouldn't give her the keys to the truck. So like the grown adolescent she is, she grabs the baby because she's scared to get hit, and she starts tearing her house up. He recorded it on video. She spit on him. He got it. He took the picture and put it on social media. Then she called the police saying he's trying to kill me. And they pull up and it's all on body cam. And I'm like, what's going on now with this kid? And he left in handcuffs and he's innocent. And when all of that stuff came out, then she retracted everything and said, nope, we just had a fight. I was just mad at him. And we're working it out on our problems. No, bitch, you got the problem. He should have punched you. You deserve it. Yeah, I said it. Oh, her, you knock her head off. You might as well. She done called the law on you. And I know it sounds ignorant. It sounds ignorant. But sometimes And that may have been not the right time. I'm being a little emotional right now. I understand. But sometimes might is right. And you may as well. When y'all found out that this bitch lied all over him, how did y'all feel about her? How many black men said, man, you know that man could have gotten killed? Those are the whitest cops that pulled up. I know he's kind of small, but you know, that's Tank. He knocks out heavyweights. I'm sure they would bring that up if they shot his ass. They'd be in court saying, well, you know, we heard he's kind of small and y'all had guns. Yeah, well, we heard he knocks out heavyweights. You see how that shit could have got turned around on y'all? What about the Rolly Romero situation? Ack, what's good? Anthony, what's good? What about the Rolly Romero situation? Remember that? One minute he's setting up to fight Tank. Next minute he got a grape charge. I'm like, what happened? And they went and locked him up. I was like, what's going on here? And these chicks are cross-talking on Twitter. The cops are going to them. Yeah, what happened? What happened? He was like, what's going on? And all Rolly said was, I didn't do it. And guess what? As fast as it came up just enough for him to blow that Tank fight for a second. And that's how Tank ended up fighting Isak Cruz. And I'm like, all right, well, what's up with this goddamn case? It disappeared, y'all. Here's my question. Who those bitches that were cross-talking on Twitter or X or whatever it's called? What happened to them? Now, eventually he got the Tank fight, but he didn't get it when he was supposed to. What about the mental stress and everything else? Why are women allowed to get away with this? What happened to them? So now we found out that Jermell Charlo was a victim of the sick system. So first and foremost, I like to apologize to him. Because how the information was given to us, we thought you hit your girl. And let me say this to you, Jermell. When this straightens out, I don't know what you're doing with your career, but remember this. And somebody need to share this to him. Remember this, young man. The guy, the only media outlet that spoke on what really happened is the guy you threatened to put hands on. So we forgot about that? Brother, if you know, you know. And that brother put the truth out there. And I believe him. I believe him because he has connections better than a lot of people in the industry. And I also believe him because to put out what really happened, it would kind of vindicate you, but then it would lead to something else. It'll become, why are you hitting on trannies? I don't know why you hit that dude, because it's a dude. You hit a dude. And if you remember, you threatened to put hands on that man over a miscommunication. I would rather be attacked by the broken wrist community putting paws on a dude walking around with a wig because he identifies as a woman today than have the world thinking that I beat up a woman. You understand what I just said? Now go back and listen to the phone call that was, well, the conversation that was leaking. By the way, Jermell. That dude that leaked that's not your man. I don't know how that got out. You know, though. This is a strange mother effing world we live in, ain't it? So now we find out that Jermell Charlo is a victim of the sick system. And Blue Blood put a video on it, and I text him. He stands on it. He spoke to somebody in the family or close to it, whatever it is. I have the text. I haven't looked at it, but he stands on it. I said, okay. And it's not in the best interest of the media to leak the goddamn truth. But one thing I do know is that in that whole Charlo circle, it's a lot of people in their pockets suing them. And I'm hearing this family members, they need a cleansing. If anybody needs to find religion, it's them, whether it's Jesus Christ or Islam. Do something. Because that dude that leaked that audio, we had no reason to hear that. But let me look at the cup half full instead of half empty for a second. Maybe that fella leaked the audio because he felt that, I don't know, maybe in some sick way it would help him. He thought that the truth would be out. Maybe he's like, whoa, I didn't know they would accuse him of hitting his woman. And think about this. Why didn't his women come out and say, hey, man, no, he ain't hit me. You know why? Because all she cares about is him getting in trouble because she's mad at him about other shit. It's the most dysfunctional thing I've ever seen. Well, let's talk about this sick system and why I don't care if he punched a nigga with a wig on in the face. I don't care. I don't care about that. How about this? He may have deserved it. The long-haired bastard. I don't care. You know why? They don't care. They want what they want and how they want it. And if it means stepping all over our morals, they don't care. So I don't care. It's freedom of speech. I can say what I want. That's how I feel. I don't give a damn about what kind of life you live in. I have a problem when you're trying to impose your lifestyle and making me conform to what you feel. That's not right. I grew up saying, yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Now in certain places in the workplace, you can't even say that. Because if the 6'5" Samoan gets on my bus with a beard, with a 5 o'clock shadow, and says, I'm trying to get to such and such. And I'm like, oh, yes, sir. You go, it's not sir, it's ma'am. And I know I'm looking at Paul White, the giant, with a fucking beard, with long hair and it's balding at the top. And I'm like, what the fuck? All right, man. Okay. Don't force your crap on me, man. Isn't that bias? Isn't that bullying? They can't discriminate you against your race, culture, creed, or sexuality, or if you get out of bed and feel you're a woman, you can't discriminate against that in the workplace or just in life. You're not allowed to do that. What more do you want? What do you want? So now Jermell gets a charge for punching a dude in the face. Now, cool, you're not supposed to be hitting anybody. But I'm listening to it, and you know what? We know human beings. And we could look at stories and say, nah, you know what? What they're presenting to us, it might not be. When you hear stories or you read stories, you're like, you know what? I know situations, I know how things work, and it might not be what they're saying. Now go listen to what he said. I played it on the other show. He says, yeah, I thought you was a man, which means he was having a dialogue with this person. This person kept talking. You know how it is. I don't give a fuck what you are. I don't care. You a fighter. I don't care. You'll hit me. I don't care. I don't care what you think this is. Hit me. Yo, shut up. Get away from me. I don't care what you gonna do. What you gonna do? Boop. Oh, why'd you hit me? You said you was a man. You pulling up like you a man. And in this case, the story is he hit a man. Now, you're not supposed to be hitting anybody. He's a pro fighter. But let's be clear. What he didn't do was hit a woman. There you go. But let's go a little deeper. When I say Jermell Charlo is a victim of this sick system, I mean that. Anybody that wants to stand, I don't know if the story is even going to catch fire at all. Because once they figure out, he had a transformer. Okay, let's not say anything. Because they're not saying anything about it. Okay. Is this what y'all want, ladies? Y'all don't care? Oh, well, he hit my friend, my girlfriend, my gas friend. So let him sit there. Okay, fine. Y'all, this is what you want? I ask the ladies, is this what you want for real? Gnarly Ray, salute. Tim TV, Carter Face Steelers, salute. Is this what you want for real? You sure? Okay. That's what you want? Y'all need to be real careful. Y'all go ahead and read that. And I got a problem with a pro fighter putting OnlyFans on their trunks. They paid her to do that. Also got a problem when I see grown-ass men with OnlyFans on their trunks. This is what's wrong with society. We're trying to raise kids in this society. This is horrible. USA Boxing updates rulebook to include strict transgender athlete policy. Now stop right there for a second. Stop right there for 1 second. Big Cup of Joe, salute. Are y'all cool with this? The rule book should stay, if you was born a biological man, your ass shouldn't be in the ring with a fucking woman. ES, salute. Are y'all good with this? There's an MMA fighter right now that's a transformer, which means she was born a biological man. She got in the octagon and fought a woman and cracked her skull. Legitimately cracked her skull. Are y'all cool with this? See, God don't tell no tales. Who did they put up here? Clarissa Shields. What did we see happen to her fairly recently? Now, she can say that dude cheated and had some shit with his gloves. I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm not going to call her a liar. And dude trying to explain it, it sounded fugazi. But what I know is I'm never comfortable with a woman in a contact sport like boxing in the ring with a man. Manda Mansa Musa, what's going on? Because at the end of the day, that's a man. I don't care how many stories that you've heard from other people. Her sparring stories are things of legend. Oh, she sparred men and she beat them up. Dr. Mark, salute. And look, I wasn't there. I can't deny or confirm. What I do know is that I met this sister in Vegas. She's significantly smaller than me. And I can't, in my mind, imagine her throwing hands with a dude my size and actually losing to this woman. Now, I know my way around the ring. I do. But I'm willing to bet with no training, because I'm in shape. I work out every day. But I haven't sparred or nothing like that in years. But I'm willing to bet I can get in the ring with her. And as she's ditching it out, the second I catch her in that triangle that Stormy always talk about, because I will catch her there, and there'll be nowhere for her to go. Even if she blocks, I'm going to hurt her. I'm going to hurt her. Even if she blocks. You know the cartoons when the character throws a punch and they block it and they knock them off their feet? That's going to be her. I'm going to move her every time I touch her. And it's only going to be a matter of time. Y'all know how this ends. But maybe that's unfair because, you know, I'm a heavyweight. Y'all were buying this Keith Thurman shit? I said, she better stop. And y'all better stop bigging her up. Stop doing this. They say, oh, she sparred Errol. No, she didn't. He carried her. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Look, she's ballsy. She got a lot of masculine energy. She's the GOAT. I get it. But she got in there with that Russian dude. And he just threw a basic counter left hand and she fell. He knocked on her ass. He even throw it hard. And I said, that's truth right there. Now remove that Russian dude, put it in a professional fight with Keith Thurman with no headgear. What do you think happens? You think she gets up? Do you think, because I don't care. That's still one time. That's still one time Thurman. That's still him over there. What the fuck? You're right, Abel. This is going to backfire. You've accepted this. And now look what they're doing. Once it happens in boxing, let me move this for a second. I'm going to read the article, but I need y'all to understand. Once this happens in boxing, this is going to open up the floodgates. You are going to see maybe a 6 foot tall transformer who's going to walk off the street and try out for the NBA, the WNBA. And you're going to find out that Fatima Johnson used to be Frank Johnson. And he played high school ball. He was real good, but got to college and didn't really make the NBA draft. And he's been out of the limelight for 10 years. Now he reemerges as a woman, but he still loves the game of basketball. They're going to paint it like a beautiful picture. And he's going to walk around with a square head, a male jaw. And he's going to be shaving every day, have razor bumps on his chin, but he's going to have his hair growing out. And he's going to be running up and down the court, dunking on these bitches. And he's going to put asses in the seat in the WNBA finally. Bang. And people are going to just show up to whatever team he played for from city to city. They're going to show up to watch the circus act. And I don't want to hear a damn thing from you women. You know why? The trade-off is whatever city he goes to play and bust y'all on y'all ass. First of all, whatever team he plays for, he's going to be dropping 40 games a night. He's going to be point guard, but playing center and all kinds of weird shit. He's going to outrun y'all and everything else. He's going to drop 40 points a game. He's going to have a triple-double every night. And I don't want to hear a goddamn thing because you know what? He's going to bring revenue to the WNBA. And that's what's going to make y'all remain quiet. Y'all going to stick up for his rights. Y'all going to be sticking up for his rights. Well, he has the right to do that, because, it's equality, whatever. When those cameras are off, you're like, man, this motherfucker. He's a whole man. And he in a locker room with us. Yeah, but he identifies as a woman. No, girl. We was in the shower and that ding-a-ling was up. I'm telling you. Y'all deal with it. Because I'll laugh my ass off if that ever happens. This boxing shit, you would think it would happen in the WNBA first. They went straight to boxing. I said, oh my God, they really doing this? They really doing this? Yeah, the answer is yes. They really doing this. They are really doing this. It's your fault. This is the monster that y'all created. There's no man that's cool with this. I promise you. There's no man that's cool with this. Because the men that did vote on this, I promise you it's under duress. Or they dig those transformers, if you understand what I'm saying. I don't see no transformers. Queen, salute. Yep. I don't recall or hear about any transformers going from female to male and trying to participate in male-dominated areas, whether it be the workforce or sports. If there is, y'all let me know, because I don't recall. I only see these sissies, like that dude that jumped in the pool and broke all these female records. Come to find out, that mofo was like the worst male swimmer, like on a collegiate level. He was like the worst one. Utah in the house. What up, Mark? Wakes up out of bed, says, I know how to compete. I'm a woman now. Jumps in the pool, beats all the women, and puts the record like 10 seconds out of place. No smoke. What up? And NBC's interviewing this clown like he did something special. It was a dude. That's what happened. Newsflash, ladies. You might not want to admit it. And I don't care what you say. I don't care, because all of y'all got a story. Look, biologically, we are stronger than you. That's just it. Now, occasionally, there's a woman that's born. Wonder Woman, Big Barda, Brock Lesnar's daughter. Have you seen her? Looks like her dad. And she's throwing that what's that sport where you put the ball on your and you throw it? That Olympic, I forgot what it's called. Every now and again, there's an anomaly. I'll give you that. But no. You know why? Because biologically, we're born to do different things. That's just science. It's just what we do. No. This right here. What if? Trying to think of the trashiest. I don't know. I'm just gonna pick a name out of the hat. Y'all know Ted Cheeseman, the boxer out of the UK. Yeah, shot put. That's what it is. Ted Cheeseman. Now let's just say he decides I'm a woman. He's no world beater, but he just said, hey, I'm a woman now. And he gets on his medication, whatever, and he gets in the ring with Alicia Baumgartner and knocks her ass into a coma. Now what? What are y'all gonna say? Should have been in there? No, not the keg weight. These dudes are so sick that do this. Man. You know, they have female Olympic wrestling. Imagine your relative going to the finals and you're looking at her opponent across the mat. And it's like, wait a minute. You start asking, yo, that bitch kind of big. Where she's from? Bulgaria or something? Okay, yeah, okay, they breed them big over there. But wait a minute. Is that a 5 o'clock shadow? What the fuck is that? Oh, she's transgender. Uh-uh. I saw a weightlifting competition. There was a story about it. It's on YouTube somewhere. This dude broke the record for female bench press. You heard me, right? a dude broke the record for female bench press. And I said, how the fuck did that happen? Well, his troll game was on 1 million. He walked in, signed up. They said, what are you doing? He says, I identify as a woman. That's what he said. And due to the rules, they had to let him compete. The heaviest bench press by a woman was like 280 pounds. This motherfucker laid down and bounced 440 off his chest. Boop! The strongest woman in the room couldn't bench press that. The strongest woman in the room, the strongest woman in the room picked up 315. I fucking warm up with that. Fuck out of here, man. And the record stands right now. It's unbelievable with these rules, man. In Hollywood, salute. And while we're confused about all of this other shit over here, they're making Gundams in China and Japan. I saw these motherfuckers make a construction robot. Dude climbed up in it, grabbed the remotes, and he's moving arms with this, and the hands are doing this like this, and he picked up a barrel and moved it. They said this is a prototype, but the barrel weighed about 200 pounds, and he was able to grab it, grip it, because there was rubber nubs on it, and he picked it up and moved it. And then he stood up and started walking around, and then sat down and turned the knob, and then started rolling around like a forklift. He did something, and the hands did like this, and it turned it into a forklift. I said, oh my God. Once they're here, that's construction. You think they don't already have prototypes that they trying out saying, yo, look, when we go, if in the event we got to go to a battlefield, when the Americans run on like this, with their guns out, we're going to send 10 of these motherfuckers out there with Gatling guns on each hand and mow these niggas down. And while they're doing that, we're arguing over what's a naturally born woman. I hate it here. 2024, this is what we're dealing with. You know, yo, listen, I was born in 75, y'all. By the time I was 10 years old, the year 2000 was far off from me, but we used to fantasize, like, what would it be? We would have flying cars and, teleporters, and I'd have never thought that we'd be arguing over what's a naturally born woman. I've literally seen debates where these feminists get on like these mics and they say, what's a woman? And these bitches will say, it depends. Yeah, Queen, put those headphones in. Yeah, because man, woman, birth, infinity. Y'all know the show. If you was born with testicles and a penis, and at some point in your life you decided to turn your Johnson inside out and remove your testicles, guess what? You still can't naturally give birth. You can't do it. Ladies, vice versa. If we decide to get your equipment changed, you still can't produce semen to impregnate somebody. What planet am I on? Woke, what up? But thanks to y'all, arguing about it and saying, well, you could be a woman, it depends on how you see it. Well, okay. When Clarissa Shields is forced to face Ted Cheeseman with a wig and she gets put into a coma, just remember this conversation. Boxing's highest national governing body added a transgender athlete's policy to its rulebook that requires genital reassignment surgery and stringent hormone testing before competition. I'm not reading this shit, man. I'm not reading this shit. You know we're under attack, right? You know this is an attack. This is a complete, and it's not what you think. It's an attack on normalcy. It's an attack on our core values. What happened to the American family? Why? I was interested in watching the Buzz Lightyear movie. I'm a big kid. I said, oh, they're doing a backstory because the Buzz Lightyear movie was a movie about, you know, the kid that had the Buzz Lightyear toy. It was a movie about what he watched that made him love Buzz Lightyear. I said, that'll be cute. You know, I'll take my daughter to go see it or whatever. And I'm like, what's going on with these? Who are those two women? Wow. So in the Buzz Lightyear movie, there were two, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I said, what's going on here? I'll pass. So you mean to tell me that kid that owned Buzz Lightyear and all the toys that came to life, basically, I think that character was basically my age because he came from like the 80s or 70s. So you mean to tell me when he watched that when he was a kid in that Buzz Lightyear movie, it was normal back then to have two women in holy matrimony? That was normal back then? Is that what he was saying what the future was? Do y'all get that connection? Do you understand what I just said? That kid, that character from the movie Toys, who had the Buzz Lightyear toy, saw a movie when he was a child that made Buzz Lightyear a hero of his, which made him buy the toy. That character was born in the 80s somewhere, or 70s if that. So that movie, the Buzz Lightyear movie, was the movie, we're supposed to see that movie through his eyes, which made him love Buzz Lightyear as a character. And in that movie, there's a couple in there, two females. So basically what they're saying in that movie that was supposed to be taking place back in the days, in the future, that's what we're looking at. That's what we're dealing with. Are y'all paying attention to Hollywood or not? All of this shit with Cat Williams, are y'all paying attention to Hollywood or not? Did he not drop enough bombs on y'all? Everything we suspected for years, turns out, oh yeah, Derek, that's crazy. It's crazy. Exactly. And you know, they're trying to get the kids. If he or she feels different, let them make their decision. King Corleone in the building. Listen, they're children. When I was 10 years old, I wanted to be an astronaut, for fuck's sake. Send them to NASA then. Once you put them in that spinning shit, I promise you they'll change their mind. You feel sick, Timmy? Yeah. It's called G-force. Matter of fact, they wouldn't put a kid in that spinning. Y'all seen it? That spinning machine, that's supposed to represent the G-forces when you're launching up in the atmosphere. Not every person can take that. That's why some people get seasick and some people don't. And a child with that shit spinning, their bone density, it could crush them. What I'm saying is people change their mind when they mature. Thank you, Big Cup of Joe. They don't reproduce, they recruit. And we're finding out a lot of things about this Hollywood thing, this creep life that they're doing. The Epstein list that they're holding on to, altering. All of these things is connected. They're talking about TD Jakes. They're talking about P. Diddy. Look, I don't know and I don't care about their wild, allegedly, their wild sex parties. It's none of my business. But it was something to talk about because these are things that's been alleged. I'm sure there's people right here in the chat that says, yo, man, I knew this guy or I knew this woman that she used to be able to sing, or he used to be able to sing, or he used to be able to dance, he used to be able to rap. And just when we thought they was about to reach that point where we were going to see him on TV, they just got a conventional job. And you're like, what happened? And some of them don't want to talk about it. Yeah, I was about to be on stage with this person, that person, and I met this guy. And you remember those pictures I showed you? And yeah, what happened? Well, one day we had a meeting and such pulled his dick out and was like, yeah, you know, this contract, you'll get $500,000 and you'll get that car outside. We'll buy you a new home and we're paying for airplay anyway. Your song that you've recorded, I'll be on every urban station all year long. You'll be doing shows. You're going to make $1 million in 2 years, brother. More than that, brother. So why do you got your dick out? Now go back and listen to the Cat Williams interview. See, before it was all alleged. See, before, I can say the story I just told you, I know someone personally that was on the cuffs of making it big, and then he just stopped. And here I am thinking it was because he made a bad decision, or the contract was bad, or he, got too involved with a girl or whatever, but he just turned miserable. When I finally asked him, yo, what happened, bro? He told me a story. And I said, what? He said, yeah. That's why I'm not bouncing on the stage with someone's show. And you saw the pictures. This is before social media, y'all. This is when we used to have disposable cameras. And this brother was going on tour and opening up for people. And because he wouldn't open up for those people in the office, they said, all right, you had a good run. Take your ass back to the Bronx. And that was it. I ain't got to say his name. I was like, oh, shit. And he wasn't bullshitting, because when I looked him in the eyes, he would tear up. Because he really thought he was getting somewhere. He really thought he was about to get a good break. And these perverts in the industry. We have it all laid out. Money, cars, new homes, relocate. They were going to move him to, there's a spot in Jersey where these niggas live. Ja Rule got a house out there. Fat Joe got a house out there, whatever. They had a house, and he was going to move his family and a couple of cars and give him a record deal, a 2-record deal, and $500,000. No, it wasn't $500,000. It was like $200,000 advance, and the dude could sing. He sounded like, I'll say this. He was Jaheim before Jaheim was coming out. Jaheim came later, but this dude that I know personally. Yeah, West Orange. Thank you, Lamont. Kane, what up? West Orange, yeah. And we were so happy for him. We were so proud of him. Like, yo, man, you made it, man. You made it. He's showing us pictures. Yo, look. Busta Rhymes and all these other dudes. Xavier, what up? He was like, yo, this brother made it, man. He made it. I'm so proud of him. He made it. He was like, yo, man, shout out the block when you're getting your first Grammy, man, or whatever, bro. Shout out. And he was talking about, yeah, man, and I'm taking acting courses and da-da-da-da. And then everything just like stopped, and we started seeing them around more often. And, we was like, all right, something happened. And, he all right now. He eventually started working for the city. I ain't gonna say where he worked, but, because now like 23 years in, working longer than that, working for the city. Because this was the 90s, the mid to late 90s. But the dream was gone because these perverts killed it. The dream was gone because the perverts killed it. And when I asked him, I said, bro, look, because you all scared to ask what happened, because we know one minute you're hot, one minute you're not. We thought maybe he got on stage and laid an egg. That's not what happened. He was like, what happened, bro? He told me, he said, bro, only close people I know told, I told people this. I told my mama, told my dad, told my cousins, but it don't make no difference because no one will believe me. But I'm telling you what, and he told me the whole story. New house, car, a 6-figure advance. We can get you a lot of airplay. You'll make that back, and you could be a multimillionaire within maybe 14 to 16 months from now. And there was alcohol involved, and he was in the office with some well-known names. He said, yeah, so-and-so? Yeah, he was there. So-and-so? Yeah, he was there. So-and-so? She was there. What? Yeah, she was there. And she had a disgusted look, tapping on the table, and she kept looking around. And then the nigga that he was working with had the paperwork there, had a lawyer that worked with him. He said the nigga got up and left the room, and he says, yeah, I want to have a heart-to-heart with this brother. And Shorty looked and stormed out the room. And he says, yeah, we got all of this for you. You just, you got to go through this initiation thing. And I'm like, and the whole time he's telling me, I'm like, this nigga lying. This nigga's lying, because this is not real life. Then when he said that nigga took his dick out, excuse me? And he said, yo, there comes a point in time in your life. And you know what the hardest thing, pause. The most difficult thing is that at that split moment, he kept it honest. He said for that split moment, a second thought about compromising himself as a man, because everything was on the table. Pictures of the house, pictures of the car downstairs was his. The keys were there, and the money that they could make out the projections of what he could make. They had songs written for him that he could perform. He said, we turned around, dude had his Johnson out. This is how you welcome him to the team. And he said, amen. Amen. And dude said, okay, put it away, sat down. He was like, all right. Then he, pressed the intercom thing, and people came back in the room. It's like they know what time it is. Like, this is a habitual thing. So I said, well, what happened after that? He said, well, I sat there, very uncomfortable, heart racing, teared up. Real Spill, what up? And people just continued talking, and one of the women that I'm talking about, I ain't gonna say no one's name, but she was like looking around like she knows these young men come in here and these young women come in here and get compromised all the time. It's like, all right, yeah, we're gonna close it up here, whatever, da 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 da. Tapped him on the shoulder, yeah, we'll call you. And that was the end of it. So I said, why don't you just blow this nigga up? He said, who am I? What am I gonna do? Go to Hot 97 and kick in the door? Yo, this is what happened. He says, no one will believe me. No one will believe me. I ain't get no phone calls. I tried to push a demo. He said, that nigga shut me down everywhere. And back then, there was no computers or social media or nothing. There was nothing. You couldn't push yourself. What do you do when you get shut down? Close the door on him. What happens if he came forth and said, hey, man, so-and-so tried to do me like this? The motherfucker would say, nah, he lying. This motherfucker pushed up on me, and I said no. How you live is how you live. Who are they going to believe? When I went to Miami and I came back home and told these motherfuckers the things that I saw with rappers that y'all really vibe with, and I said, no, I saw this with my own 2 eyes. I saw it. You know what the lady said? You just jealous. You was trying to probably get drinks with them and they ain't let you in the circle. I said, no, I don't think I want to be in that circle. Because I was shocked. And I left it. And that made him so disgruntled. He said, I haven't sang a note in about 5 or 6 years, man. I just don't care to do it anymore. He don't listen to music. I said, shit, man. But he's all right. But in one sitting, his dream of being a singer and bringing his voice to the world and music, and he said he knew other people that sang, and done. This was like 96, 97. So, everything that's happening now, that's coming out, I said, oh. Now still, it could be a person scorned. I'm saying we don't know. We don't know the TD Jakes things. We don't know. We don't know the P. Diddy things. I don't know. I don't know the men. But I'm telling you, I've heard a lot. Over decades. I've heard a lot. This thing with Will Smith, I don't know. I think, homie, he sound like a woman scorned to me. But after that, when they threw the mic at Jada, what did she say? We're suing. He responded, I'm waiting. We've heard nothing. So now I'm like, uh-oh. Oh, man. And then I look at their kids. It's like their genes got mixed up. Do y'all remember the Netflix series about the birth of hip hop or whatever? And Jaden Smith was in it. Did y'all watch that? I think there was 2 seasons. Did y'all watch that at all? The young dude was supposed to be a young Grandmaster Flash. And yeah, the Get Down. And there was a scene where he snuck into a party on Sedgwick Avenue, 1520 Sedgwick. Y'all do y'all research. That's the birthplace of hip hop right there. 1520 Sedgwick. Kool Herc, an actor played Kool Herc, walked up on him. You know, you got to understand. But you know when I stopped? Young Hollywood, you know when I stopped? Season 1, Jada's character got a little high, and he was hanging around with that white boy, doing graffiti or something. And then they had a moment where he was high looking at him, and the white chick said, kiss him. I said, nope, done. Done, 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 done. I turned it off and I ain't go back. The Get Down indeed. Why would they do that? Young Hollywood, you remember that? Yes, I'm not lying, y'all. I'm not lying. I said, where's this going? Where's this going? And I'm watching. I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it. And Shorty said, kiss him. I said, oh, no. I couldn't find my remote fast enough. I was like, I'm pressing. I shut the TV off. I was like, Why do they have to do that? Why do they have to do that? That story takes place like in the late 70s, early 80s. Why did they have to insert that there? Why? At that moment? Why? This is it wasn't an exact, it was a story about the history of hip hop. Not an exact story. but they had characters from real hip hop in this story. Why'd they do that? Flash is running around sleeping with this old madam. It was crazy. I said, man, fuck this. Who? And you see, me and Stormy was just talking about the second Renaissance. What they did with that, they tried to smut out our history with an updated version of what they painted as hip hop. Now you got young niggas running around that watch that think that was just the norm back then. No, it was not. Were there suspect people running around back then? Of course. But my thing is this: why would you insert that? Give a detailed description about what was happening, what we did. Leave that out of it. We have a problem with values, family values in this country as it is. Why are we not promoting that? I don't give a shit who I offend. I'm offended. Why do every time I turn, it's like, it's around me. It's like, what are you doing? Listen, you know what y'all don't know? That community has always been here. They've always been here. Now, it's like the system is throwing it at us, and now they're thinking that they've been oppressed all these years. I've heard these motherfuckers say that their struggle is equivalent to the black struggle. Oh my. And I know you have heard that. I know you've heard it. What kind of system are we living in where they're allowed to say that? Notice they said the black struggle. They never said the Jewish struggle. They never said that. They said the black struggle. And I'm like, what are they talking about? So they're allowed to get away with shit like that. Right? And that's okay for them to do that. And I can't turn on my phone and scroll down my Instagram without seeing a panel full of women talking about they don't need men. And I'm a boss. And I don't like the term submissive. And I turn around and look at the statistics, and women are getting evicted out of their homes left and right. Female homelessness is up. And then you got Ebony K. Williams saying, yeah, I'm pro single motherhood. She can afford it. Y'all bitches cannot. What is going on here? Single mothers are the worst parents. Look it up. I'm not saying that they can't get shit done, but single mothers are the worst parents. Single fathers that are parents make out better. a two-parent household makes out great. Two-parent household and single men that are parents supersedes a single mother. You're setting a child up for failure. We handle shit different. We're more practical. Women are more emotional. But when I point this shit out and these women act like they don't know, I want you to think back. Name the female presidential candidate that they said in the 80s she could have won if she didn't do this one thing. Give me her name and tell me what she did that they said, hey, she might have won if she hadn't did this on TV. She may have won. Put the name and tell me what she did. I'll wait. She did something on international TV. Not national, international. And she did something and it showed weakness. And they said, you know what? They agreed with her politics and she was rocking and rolling, but she did something. Do y'all know? Y'all remember? It was in the 80s, y'all. There you go. There you go. Do y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Look it up. Everyone loved the politics and they said, yo, look, we might have a first female president. When she was talking about a topic, she cried. And when I went to school, I remember the teachers talking about it. They was like, man, I wish she didn't do that. And I remember my social studies teacher, Mr. Fleischer, I'll never forget him. He says, yeah, she's over. She's done. She's done. He said, I liked her, but damn, if she's doing that there, when it comes down to it and she has to, you know, discuss with these dudes from around the world, they're going to try and bully her. She cried. Geraldine Ferraro, she cried. Y'all remember that? Look it up. It's on YouTube. She cried. I remember my mother watching that she was like, damn it. Damn it. That, she blew it because of that. Thank you, Queen. She blew it because of that. And that action hung over every female politician's head moving forward. It'll always come up. If you see a female mayor, any female politician break down in tears in sight of any media, they're going to say, oh, she's pulling off Geraldine Ferrara. Young Hollywood says, I don't know who that is. Google it, good brother. She was running for president. Queen, what year was that? 1980 what? I forget. Wasn't it the same presidential run that Jesse Jackson was running in? I think so. Damn, what year was that? 80. Oh, man. 84. Was it 84? Damn, why I thought it was later than that? 84. It's 84? It was 84? I forget. But I do remember because my parents are big into politics and they took over the TV and I would just be sitting there watching it. But I remember when she started crying, I was like, ooh. And my mother said, God damn it. And my father was like, see? Blew it. She blew it. She was running for Dukakis. Yes. Gunmetal. What up? 84. Yep. I was 9 years old. Yep. I remember that. Yeah. That was Reagan. That was the Reagan administration. They was running things. Yep. So there's a fundamental difference. There was nothing wrong with, at the time, according to my parents, there was nothing wrong with her politics. They appreciated her. And she fucking cried. And they were like, ooh. Blew it. blew it. Yep. Mike Dukakis. I remember that. She blew it. She fucked it up. It was bad. It was bad. Yeah, Young Hollywood. Look it up on YouTube. Put in Geraldine Ferrara cries. It was, I remember that. And I was like, ooh. And my mother, you know, just her being a woman, she was like rooting for her. Like, yeah, you know, okay. And then she did that. She was like, done. Done. It was over. So when you look, man, when you put a certain kind of person in the driver's seat, that person might crash the damn car. I'm cool with Queen 71 driving. Haven't met her in person yet, but talking with her, she's thorough. Plus the military, I'm sure she's learned so much. I can trust her. And then you look at these damn podcasts and see these women with makeup up to their forehead and weaves down their ass. I don't need no man. I'm a boss. He has to be making at least $2 million a year. How much do you make? That don't matter. What do you do for a living? I'm an influencer on Instagram. And then you go to Instagram, it's all ass pictures. She's turned around like, butt out. That's what you do for a fucking living? You went to school for that? What happens when your ass drops? What happens when you hit 35? You already know where I'm going with this. What happens when you hit 35? You get some more bags under your eyes, and you notice your views have dropped significantly because now you're the old bitch. What did you do with your money? Did you get investment properties? You smoked so much hookah, you should have gotten an investment in it. Philip D, what up, man? Bro, we could do a whole show about that. Mike Dukakis, bro, it was bad. Let me tell you, the reason why I know a lot about I'm not going to say a lot about politics. I'm going to say I remember these things. I know a lot of these things because I was around a political household. So I remember things. I don't remember their political ideas, but I remember key points in political history because I remember my parents screaming at the TV about it. I remember that. That's a part of my childhood. My father, right now, is probably asleep in front of his TV, and he got MSNBC and CNN playing, and he's a nerd for this stuff. I told him, I said, Dad, you know, you can hit a lick on YouTube with your political opinions. He said, man, fuck the internet. That's what he said. He said, I ain't getting on there. He said, I know what's going on in there. I said, I've been by your show. I've seen it. He said, what makes you, I'm retired. He said, what makes you think I want to do that? I said, politics, there's a lane for politics on here. And with your history, because my father's almost 80, with his history and knowledge, because he can talk about shit that he's actually lived through. And he could tell you why he don't fuck with these Dems or Republicans, or whatever. He can talk about that because he was there for it. And I could just see 1,001 dudes. Yeah, man, let's get you on the show. No. I said, Dad, you'll get monetized in a week. But it'll be a lot of it. I said, like, 300 people will love you. The rest of the motherfuckers be trying to kill you verbally. He said, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to get online to argue with people for it. He said, man, please. My pension is great. I got these houses. I'm good. My pops is in Florida right now on vacation, chilling. So I said, yeah, you know, I just want to run that by you. It's all good. Yeah, I fucks with the queen, man. Me and the queen could literally hang out, and I can get a non-alcoholic beverage, and we could be sitting here. I can see me and queen hanging out and laughing, just at just shit in general. Her queen really means that name. But you know what's fucked up? All the women that claim they're queens, y'all are on the gram. A lot of y'all, just scroll down. How many? Yo, y'all watch Ugly Money? Salute to that brother. He's fucking genius. I love his show. Do y'all see the guests that he has on there? Do you hear what these women say? It's like, are they paid to say this? You see, I say that, but I know they're not. You know why? Because I know my people. You remember when Jerry Springer show took a turn and you're like, these people are for real? And for a minute, you're like, this can't be real. It was real. It amplified some of the most dysfunctional shit you could ever see. This is us as Americans. The Jerry Springer show couldn't exist in China. Because they said this will poison our community. But we have so much freedom over here. We reserve the right to not only look at stupidity, but embrace it, assimilate it, and drink a Coca-Cola and eat a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So we're increasing our chances of diabetes while watching brainless fucking TV. And you wonder why our little boys, not little boys, but they reach high school and have a 3rd grade reading level. And unless they could dunk a basketball or run a football into the end zone, they ain't got a snowball's chance in hell to do anything. And these chicks that were born in the 2000s, they're like 24, 23 years old now. Some of them are mothers. They've grown up online. And they're raising their kids online, and you see their kids wanting to dance to Pound Town. The little girls want to dance to Pound Town. Got our teachers crying on social media. Yo, look, I can't teach these kids. You got teachers saying, listen, I'm going to call this kid's parent. And 100% of the time, it's a woman answering the phone. What do you want me to do? She won't sit down. She's not behaving. What do you want me to do? I'm at work. Y'all can't sit them down. She's not listening. Yo, listen, man. I respected my teachers in school as if they were my parents. We let the teachers scream at us because you know why? I'm going to tell you why. We let it rap. We let it rap like that. You know why? And we had some mean ass teachers. We had some nice ones. We had some mean ones. Right? You know why? Because if they had to scream, we knew that if they called our parents, where the teacher couldn't put the mitts on us, our parents would put the mitts on us when we got home. Why? Our parents are working. And they would say, if I ever got to leave work, or if I'm at work and I'm at my office and I'm dealing with something and I get a phone call that you fucking up in school, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. And that was a conversation. So we respected our teachers because we knew what came with that. If we violated the teachers, we was scared to go home. Open school night, bad report cards and shit. You got the business. I've gotten plenty of ass whippings over school, but I never violated the teachers. Today, these fucking single mothers are dropping the kids off saying, good, I ain't got to deal with this motherfucker for at least 8 hours. And they're sending the kids to school undisciplined. If mama's twerking, what do you expect the kid to do? Huh? There you go. There you go. Soak it in. Huh? There you go. Yeah. Soak it in. It's funny, but not funny. It's funny, but not funny. Look at that. Read that. There you go. I'm trying to find something else to show y'all. Because it made me really, really aggravated. Where's that? Let's say screenshots. Yeah, soak it in. Yeah, you're going to love this picture as soon as I find it. This is what we're dealing with. That motherfucker jumped into the water in ESPN. Look at her face. I won this woman's swim race fair and square. If they don't like it, they could sick my duck. Yep, dropping your baby off. Yeah, buddy. Here you go. Where's this other picture? I know I had it. Because I saw it and I got disgusted. But I said, wait a minute. This is the way of the world, man. Where the hell is it? I know it's here. Ah, here we go. Creep life. Let me go grab this picture real quick. There we go. Okay. Let me 1 second. Downloads. Hold up. No, that ain't it. Give me 1 second, y'all. Y'all gonna love this one. Y'all gonna love this one. The dysfunction. Oh, wait, let's not forget this one. Let me move this. Let me move this one. Yeah. Y'all remember that one? Look at that picture, y'all. Go ahead. Yep. Go right ahead. Look at that. You think the kids would be there if the adults didn't find this normal? Huh? You see that? Do you see that? Look at that pervert on the right side, that grown-ass man. That's a man on the floor. Look at the grown-ass man on the right. Look at the little girls filming it. And look at the children watching this. Look at that. There you go. Y'all see something wrong with this? So you would look at this picture and say, oh, Shorty got it. But who took the picture? That's what I say with all of these. Who took the picture? Y'all see who took the picture? Are y'all paying attention? Red lipstick, Bob, salute. Go subscribe to my sister. Y'all see this picture? Look who took the picture. Y'all see that? I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Blah, 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 blah. Right? Look. Look at that. And here's the deal. That little boy will be in kindergarten next to your kids. And that kid is going to grow up nice and confused saying, why every time I get around my mom, my ding-a-ling get hard? He's going to grow up very confused because that's not normal. Did y'all see all the mistakes during COVID when the kids was made to take home the laptops? You know, there was like a mixed video going around on Instagram for a long time. During the pandemic, you know how many little boys were just sitting in their room talking to a teacher, and the door flies open and in walks a naked woman looking in the closet. And you hear the teacher say, oh, wait, whoa, hold on. Whoa. Timmy, hit the camera button. Hit the camera. Because mama walked in the goddamn room ass naked. Now, here's the deal. Little Timmy. Timmy's about 6 years old. And he watched his mama walk around the house all day looking like that. So let's bring the conversation full circle. Oh yeah, red lipstick. Yeah, there was so many videos of these parents walking around ass naked. And then you get a glimpse. Why this kid always perverted? Why this kid always rubbing on butts? Why I got this kid he's always chasing the girls and grabbing them. And these little girls, they're all like, what is he doing? They don't even have boobs that they grab. Why this kid got a problem? And then the pandemic happens and little Timmy, you're like, oh, he's been watching his mama walking around all naked. No wonder whenever I called her and said, look, Miss Funcana, your kid is a pervert. What's going on? I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to work and I'm a single mama and his father ain't shit. And all this shit has nothing to do with little fucking Timmy. That's the problem. You probably fucking Timmy. Huh? Then the pandemic happened and there was a whole like a 60-minute video of oops moments where the kid got the laptop up and they're learning. The kid be sitting in front of the laptop like, and then in the back you see mama walk in, tripping over her titties, getting in the closet, ass naked. And they're like, whoa, hey, yo, Timmy, hit the camera button. Doesn't that explain Timmy's behavior now? These little girls dancing to Pound Town. These parents calling the teachers calling the parent. Yo, your kid's acting up. I can't do nothing. I'm working out and his father ain't shit now. Oh, all right, goodbye. The amount of teachers getting assaulted by these children. Little girls that don't even have booties twerking. You're 6. Why are you twerking again? I don't understand. Oh, where's the father? No, well, guess what? The father's not around. Deal with it. That's the choice you made. Deal with it. But you're in charge. So I'll ask you again, why is your child twerking? Salute to Jermell Charlo. We owe you an apology. Now that we know that you have not punched your wife in the face, you actually punched in her transformer friend. Still don't make it right because you're a professional boxer and you can kill someone. But now the audio that was leaked has context because he clearly said, yeah, I thought you was a man though. No, I thought you was a woman. That's what he said. You talking da-da-da-da-da, but I thought you was a woman. So apparently the transformer tried to raise up to him. Slow down. Don't act like I won't put hands on you. You ain't going to violate me. You ain't going to do nothing. You remember Jermell Charlo knocked out Banana with a jab to the body. Knocked him out. You ain't going to touch me. Now, he shouldn't have did it. But us that that know how things could be, when you're on the outside looking in, and shout out to Blue Blood when he revealed what happened, I looked back and I said, "Oh man!" And although he shouldn't be hitting anybody, I envisioned. I said, "Man, you know, okay, that dude must have been in his face on some bullshit. You're a woman. Stay in a woman's place. I don't give a fuck, nigga." And she went right to the police. Exactly, Queen. My sister used to teach, and I was so glad when she got out of that shit, man. She could tell you some shit about this system. They do not give a fuck about these kids at all. At all. But they want to sneak in sexual education and teach you about pansexual and anal sex. They want to teach you all of that. They want to teach you all of that. They want to teach your first grader that. Tiara Mack up in Rhode Island, twerking on her head in a thong for votes. And she's a part of that broken wrist community. And she wants to teach your first grader how to masturbate. I swear that was one of her things. So we had Jermell Charlo all messed up because he did punch somebody in the face, but it wasn't his woman. He punched a man in the face that identified as a woman. So let's just get that right. Did he assault someone? Yes. Was it a woman? Nope. Jermell, I apologize. I'm not going to say you because I wasn't there. I don't know why you did it. We heard the audio. You need to check your boy, though. But now we have context to what happened. And I'm glad it wasn't your woman. I'm so sorry, good man. And I hope you get it together. The boxing situation, that's something different. Red Lipstick says, I used to work with kids with behavioral problems. 70% of the time, it's parenting that's the cause. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? And while this problem that we're talking about, this is prehistoric issues. While we're doing this shit, we don't know what a woman is. The kids are out of control, and your baby girls want to dance to Pound Town, and we got Sukiyana and Sexy Red. It's a big old giant minstrel show. And China's making fucking Gundams. Look up what a Gundam is. Laugh about it, but understand what I just said to you. While we're confused about what a woman is, they're making fucking robots. While our health system is collapsing, they're making robots. While your female children are dancing to Pound Town and praising Sukiyana and Sexy Red, their kids are winning math competitions at the same age or younger. And you wonder why China's leading the charge in everything. They're down in Africa right now, getting a hold of all the natural resources, and don't think that they're down there tricking the Africans down there. The Africans let them in. You know why? Think about what America has represented. I'm going somewhere else with this. But what I'm saying is, I was just on Stormy's channel talking about a renaissance and how good it used to feel to be black, be proud. And on top of that, by the way, America's not perfect. We used to be proud to be American. And being American used to carry weight places, man. Now you go somewhere and you just wait in places. Boss. You're American? Wait over there. Drew, what are you talking about? Don't worry about it. I heard some things. It used to be, I'm American. Oh, you're American. Now it's, I'm American. Fuck you. Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. To fuck us up was literally a 100-year plan from China. We're going to bust them up, 100-year plan. And one of the plans that they slipped in here was TikTok. You think that wasn't part of the plan? God damn it. You think that wasn't part of the plan? Why our TikTok look all fucked up like that? People complaining. Women with wigs all lopsided talking about how to G-men and I don't eat at Cheesecake Factory. Bunch of dudes putting firecrackers in their eyes. I literally saw that dude put a firecracker in his eye for views. Goddamn blew half his eyeball out. That don't fly in China. You kidding me? With technology getting better, we've gotten dumber. And this is why I don't entertain a lot of shit, because I see a lot of not y'all in particular, but I see a lot of adults that take this social media thing and go in a complete opposite direction of it. You guys love chaos, drama, and a lot of bullshit. And it's really telling when you step back and just look at people and say, what the fuck is wrong with this person? And when you see it for what it is, you know what I do? My block game is so strong. It's so strong. I got shit to do. I'm using social media for what it's for. I didn't get on here to get monetized, but I said, you know what? I'd be stupid not to treat it like a business. And I'll be damned. And like I told y'all, my CPA is very proud. And like, God damn, how'd you do it? I said, bro, I'm just... Go subscribe to Bear Cave Entertainment. Let me put that link, because that'll be my third channel. Go subscribe to Bear Cave Entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just put that link in the description. Go subscribe to Bear Cave Entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. That's my third channel. That's my nerd channel. My third channel, my nerd channel. Every Friday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I gotta give boxing a rest. I'm working here. I ain't got time to beef. I ain't got time to be scheming and plotting on people. I ain't got time for none of that. I got on here to make friends and build relationships. It's called social media. Red lipstick vibes. Y'all saw our sister in here earlier. Auntie Jenny. That dude named Dave, Theo Coop. Met them all here. Solid people. All the fraudulent niggas, y'all already know how I do. Block. I'm good. If we exchange words, fine. I'll let you have the last word. I'm good. I don't tell nobody to unsub from anybody. Y'all grown. Y'all do what y'all want. I'm worried about me. I'm concerned about me and who fucks with me. If you want to build, let's build. If you don't like me for whatever reason, please just do your content, and I wish you the best. Just leave me alone, please. Damn. And I'm glad I met you too, Tay. Anybody that's met me and spoke to me behind the scenes, y'all know what I'm about. I'm about helping people. I helped a few brothers and sisters get monetized. Well, one sister in particular. I'm not a victim of this system, man. Some sorry, sad people walking around in life. Please keep that away from me. You ain't got to worry, because if you try to bring it to me, that's why your block game is the most important game on the internet. Has to be the most important thing. That's how you keep your sanity. That's why I took off you got to be sub to me for a certain amount of time before you say anything. I took that off. You know why? Trolls get your views up. What you mean? Trolls get your views up. So come on through. I said, shit, I can monetize people hating on me? God damn. Exactly, Red Lipstick. There's even family members I had to stop dealing with in real life. Like, yo, I don't know what's wrong with her or what's wrong with him, but The most racist wrestlers are, yeah, bro, there's so much we're gonna cover on there. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have fun over there. Fridays, I look forward to Fridays, man, at this point. Because I said I gotta give up and salute to Stormy B, man. Somebody put his link in the chat, please. Stormy B Man's channel. Because I was talking to him, I said, man, I've been sitting on Bear Cave all year and I can't find time to do shit. Am I gonna have to have it a special? But nah, I got so much to talk. He says, man, you have to give something up. And I said, yeah, by the time Fridays roll around, I'll be like, fuck it. And I'm like, man, you know what am I gonna do? I said, you know what? I'll do Bear Cave on Fridays. And let me tell you, me and Ak, and somebody put Comic Cons in the chat, please. I said, man, we had so much fun on that show. No doubt, Manda Mansamusa, that's my brother in real life. He can call me anytime. Salute to you. PGH, salute. Know what I mean? And I said, man, me and Ak had so much fun on that show. And I said, man, that, you fuck around, I might be doing that show 2 times out the week, depending on how dead boxing is. You got to do what works for you. Y'all understand? Y'all see how messy these YouTube streets are? Y'all understand why Black don't even talk boxing anymore? That's another brother I talk to behind the scenes frequently. He said, I'm done with it. I don't need it. It's stupid. It's stupid. Look at what we're dealing with now. And I don't want to make this about boxing, but you know, look at what we're dealing with now with these fan bases. Aren't y'all learning a lot about these fan bases? Aren't you learning more and more? It's really not about boxing. It's about personal feelings. Y'all notice that? I'm serious. What did y'all learn about Shakur's fan base? What did you learn about Tank's fan base? What did you learn about that? I thought Devin was giving us everything that we said we wanted in a boxer. And what happened? Bill's a liar. How many people done lied in the last week? Peter Khan, Subarel Matias, Ryan Garcia. I mean, come on. And then you look at what's said in these chats. It's like, wait a minute, we debunked that. Why is this person still in here talking about that? And Black said, fuck it. And you know what Black's doing now? He's having adult conversations in real life situations. That's what he's talking. Him and Junior. Killing it. Isn't that what this space is? And listen, I'm going to get Black and the sister Cece here soon. We're just trying to work out a time because my family's super busy. But they're going to be here doing pep talks soon. It's going to be lit. We're multi-talented. And I think I started this channel because I was talking about things like this. And somebody said, you need to start another channel for this. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do that. And here I am. I like it here more than I like it on the boxing channel. You know why? Because I don't like the fans in boxing. The fans in boxing piss me off. I like it here. I like learning and I like sharing with people. I don't know everything. How many times I told y'all that? I don't know everything. I don't know everything. I like that. 2024, it's up. Mamba year. I like that. I like that. I like that. Yeah. I'm going to get Bear Cave monetized by the spring or summer. And guess what? I ain't got no harm in saying I can't do shit without y'all support. It's as simple as that. And I appreciate y'all that see value in me talking on this mic. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I appreciate all the great relationships I've built. I've helped build. It's in me to squash beef behind the scenes. And I legitimately have fun doing this. It's great being here discussing this with you guys. Bear Cave, I had so much fun. Sheila, salute, sis. We're still up this November. Vegas, myself, Theo Coop, that dude named Dave, we're doing Vegas. We're in January, y'all. When we get closer, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. It's going to be the weekend of November 16th. Me and Nonito Donaire share the same birthday. And they're going to be there. We're going to have fun. We're going to do a live stream there, whatever. We're just going to just talk. And it's going to be fun. You know what I'm saying? Even when we're not live streaming, we're just hanging out. We're just going to just chill. Make sure y'all put y'all money aside and get right with y'all jobs and come through and have a good time. It's technically a meet and greet. Because that's what this is about. Life is short, man. Life is short. And we're here to build relationships, not break them, not hinder them, not lie on people. Because some people out here be doing so much that they think y'all ever knew somebody like that? Yo, they be talking about me. Yo, they talking about me. Yo, I think that person talking about me. Yo, they talking about me. It's like, nigga, you doing too much. You doing so much that you think everyone's talking about you. Newsflash, no one's talking about you. You're not that important. You're the weirdo that people avoid. When they see you coming, they go like this and then they move. They ain't been talking about you. They just don't want to be around you because you're creepy. Relax. Man, listen. Listen. We're about making power moves over here. All that negativity is a part of the sick system that got Jermell Charlo all fucked up. And they know the truth, and there's not been one article or one video other than our brother Blue Blood pointing out the truth. That's all right. That's why we're here, right? Well, I'm about to go to bed because I got to get up and talk boxing in the morning because thanks to you guys, I have a responsibility. So I salute y'all, and I'm telling y'all from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you guys for seeing value in what I do. Trust me, I do, because this isn't this is just something I just do. And it's not a career, but don't get it twisted. If it ever comes to a point where I'm making a substantial amount of money, I'm close to retiring on my job anyway. But it'd be hella nice if I say, you know what, with this social media money and my pension, the ends are meeting like a motherfucker, so I can leave. You know, but forward planning. But it is what it is, man. So salute to y'all, man. Go subscribe to Bear Cave Entertainment. Go subscribe to Drew Titan LLC. That's Drew Titan LLC. Let me put that. It's my other channel in there. Oh my God. This is my response to Drew Titan. Drew Titan LLC. If y'all like that boxing in your lives, whatever. There you go. That's my original channel, Drew Titan LLC. Go subscribe to Bear Cave Entertainment. Y'all already here. And y'all already know what time it is, man. This is Pep Talk, Painful Excellence Podcast. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelle, the Cash App, the Super Chat. Much love and appreciation. And we'll be back here Wednesday. Every other night after work, I hit the gym. You know what I mean? And trust me, we're going to get back on that health and wellness. And I told y'all I want to put together a little competition. I'm going to work it out, you know. Weight loss competition, a cholesterol drop competition, whatever it is we're going to do, man. But we're going to do it because we're promoting positivity here, for real. We left the negativity at the door. And the devil's always at work, but we're better than that, aren't we? Exactly. So salute to y'all. Much love and appreciation to every last one of you. And I'll see y'all in the AM, and I'll catch you on the rebound. Peace.
We'll be right back.